1.1 Cooperatives. So here the basic meaning of cooperative is working together to reach the same need, and the organization where people work together to meet the same need is called cooperative societies or cooperatives. Is it clear? Now, as we have understood the meaning of cooperatives, we will look into this figure. Okay, so here the cooperative principles include autonomy and independence. So here autonomy and independence means the cooperatives will be self-governing and independent. No other people with more political power or any other can rule over these societies. It is they themselves rule. So the cooperatives are the self-governing and independent. The second one is voluntary and open membership. So these are the voluntary organizations which are open to all the persons who are able to use their services and are willing to accept the responsibilities of the membership without gender discrimination, social, political or other religious discrimination. Okay, now the next one is concern for the community. It means they have to work for a sustainable development of their communities through the policies approved by their members. And next is cooperation among the cooperatives. So, all the members in this organization must ensure and serve the organization by working together through local, national, regional and international structures. So cooperation among the cooperatives is needed for the welfare of the cooperative societies. Next is education, training and information. So here the cooperatives provide education and training for their members, including elected representatives, managers and employees, so that they can contribute for the development of the cooperatives. That means everybody who are present in cooperatives, whether it is a manager or an employer, everybody will get education, training and other information skills. Now the next one is democratic member control. So here the democratic member control means we all know that it is, so here democratic means it is the people's rule, right? So even here the policies and all the major decisions are taken by the representatives chosen by the cooperative members. Okay, next is members' economic participation. So all the members working in the cooperatives are also equally responsible to improve the economy of their cooperative societies. So here we have many large cooperatives in India like Amul and Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited and Indian Coffee House. So these are some of the important and the topmost Indian cooperatives societies, okay, which are very famous. So now the question is, why is this concept in use? So it is in use because recently the 100th International Day of Cooperatives celebration was organized by the National Cooperative Union of India. Okay, it was organized by the National Cooperative Union of India, NCUI, and its theme was building a self-reliant India and a better world through cooperatives. Well, we will now know about this NCUI, that is National Cooperative Union of India. Okay, so this organization was established in the year 1929 and it was established in 1929 as All India Cooperative Institutes Association, but later on in this year 1961, it was reorganized and changed to National Cooperative Union of India. So this NCUI is the apex body or the supreme body which represents the entire cooperative movement in the country. Now let's go deep into this concept called cooperatives. Okay, so the cooperative society is where the people who want to meet the common needs come together voluntarily and work for the growth of the organization and also strive to achieve the economic growth. So some of the most famous cooperatives are the Amul, IFFCO, that is Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited, and Krishak Bharati Cooperatives are the top Indian cooperative societies. Okay, so their aim will be supporting the interests of the poor sections of the society. Next, modus operandi. Here, this modus operandi means the process in which the cooperatives work. Okay, modus operandi means the process in which the cooperatives work. So all the people who enter the cooperative societies enter voluntarily, work for the common benefit, and if they wish to leave the cooperatives, they can leave as per their wish. Okay, so now these cooperative societies are the fifth largest economy in the whole world. Okay, it is the joint cooperative economy, the fifth largest economy. It contains more than 30 lakh cooperatives with a population of more than 12% of the world's population. So in India also we have different types of cooperative societies, like we have 300 largest cooperative societies overall in the world. So in India we have different types of cooperatives. So some of the cooperatives are the consumer cooperative societies, we have producer cooperative societies, we have cooperative credit societies, cooperative farming societies, housing cooperative societies, marketing cooperative societies. Now let's take a look upon the constitutional and legal provisions of the cooperatives. Okay, this box. So here in the constitution, the cooperatives are listed in the 7th schedule under the state list. Now this 7th schedule has 3 lists. One is state list, second is union list, third is concurrent list. So under the state list, the cooperatives are mentioned. The second provision is Article 19 Clause 1 Clause C. So this article states that forming cooperatives is the fundamental right. And the third is Article 43B gives people the right to promote their cooperative societies. And next, the societies can operate in more than one state under the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act 2002. Okay, so all these 4 are the legal provisions on the cooperatives. Now, after studying till here, we may find everything is good with these cooperative societies, but still we find in news where the people or the whole cooperatives do dharnas here and there. Many of the cooperatives are facing loss and many more. So, why do you think even when the legal provisions are given, the cooperatives are facing challenges? So now to get the answer, we have to study about the challenges faced by the cooperatives in India. So first we have this article 19 clause 1 clause C over here, which is there. So under that article and 43B, which gives cooperatives legal provisions, and in same way it is also under the state list of 7th schedule, right? Under 7th schedule, the cooperatives are kept. So it is under the state list. That means the state government can look into the cooperatives, which has later on led to the lack of democratic spirit because of the government interference and by politicizing the cooperatives. Okay, so we know the main aim of cooperatives is to focus on the interests of the poor sections of the society, but due to the politicization, its aim also could not be fulfilled. There is also a regional imbalance in growth. Like we can see the areas like West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha are not well developed like Maharashtra and Gujarat. The next challenge is there is absence of the economics of scale. So due to the lack of members, their activities are becoming limited to only one or two villages. So this decreases their economic scale. And next is inadequate human resource. So there is a shortage of skilled workers and lack of professionalism. And also on the other side, even the cooperative banks are also facing challenges. Okay, so dual regulation. Dual regulation is the cooperative banks are regulated by two authorities. One is by state government and the next is by RBI. So the state government register of societies checks on the cooperative banks, and also the RBI also checks and regulates the cooperative banks. What will happen if both of them regulate? There will be lack of accountability. So due to this dual regulation, the cooperative banks lost the accountability. And next is sinking balance sheet. So here the non-performing assets. Now what are these NPAs? NPAs means non-performing assets. Non-performing assets are like if people take loans and did not pay back, they are termed as non-performing assets. Okay, so the non-performing assets are more than the commercial banks. That means the people or the companies who did not pay back the taken loan amount back are more in this cooperative banks than the commercial banks. So in Kerala, this percentage has gone up to 38% in the cooperative banks, whereas it was only 3.99% before this December 2021. But now it was raised to 38%. The non-performing assets percentage was raised in Kerala to 38%. So there is a lot of political influence to these banks. No modern banking practices and poor governance. The Punjab and Maharashtra cooperative banks failed due to the poor governance. So all these are the major challenges of the cooperatives. So if at all, if cooperatives worked efficiently without any political interference, we would find all such benefits of the cooperatives like this. Okay, so now let us look into the cooperative benefits of the cooperatives. First is building local expertise and profits. Profits will be there. Generates employment. It fosters gender equality. It builds social cohesion. It reduces poverty and inequality. It provides affordable finance. Equal voting rights promotes democratic spirits. So it provides equal voting rights. It promotes shared responsibility, and this promotes the leadership. It promotes a philosophy of mutual help. So all these are the benefits of the cooperatives. So now we'll look into this box, that is the steps taken to strengthen the cooperative movement in India. So here first is to provide proper administrative legal support for cooperative movement. The Ministry of Cooperation was established. Second is to encourage cooperative banks. The Banking Regulation Amendment Act 2020 was established. Third is National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation, that is NAFED, was established to promote marketing of cooperatives, promoting their businesses. And the fourth is National Cooperative Development Corporation, NCDC, was set up in 1963, and this provides assistance to schemes of marketing, storage, providing loans, and giving subsidies, etc. Okay, this NCDC provides all these operations. And next is they took back the Supreme Court has took back 97th Constitutional Amendment Act and provided Article 19 Clause 1 Clause C, Article 43B and Part 9B. So all these are provided by the Supreme Court. So here what is Article 9B? Article 9B of the Constitution actually describes how these cooperative societies should run. Okay. So some of the ways to strengthen the cooperative movement are: first is to promote democratic spirit. So here the cooperatives went into difficult situations due to politicization of cooperatives. Still now it is going on. So to strengthen the cooperatives, political influence should be reduced. That means the local political government support or that influence should be reduced. So to reduce that, first we have to do is cooperative societies should come under the subject of Right to Information Act 2005. And the second is the director of the cooperatives should declare his or her assets every year. And the third is the cooperative members should know about their rights. So, awareness should be created upon it. And the fourth is value-based education should be given to its members. And fifth is multi-purpose societies should be created. Infrastructure should be developed according to the modern society. The workers should be made efficient by providing technical training and other professional training, and also imparting this training in educational institutions can make them more efficient.